Hello and welcome to IDEA. My name is Amin, and today I'm going to cover the news that we had from the 9th of December to the 14th. And today it's just me doing the news by myself. And I want to start with this news. The Ministry of Security gives permission to import electric vehicles. This is sort of a new thing that is happening in Iran. Recently, the Post company talked about importing and implementing a lot of electric motorcycles, and now there are three major companies who are investing to let government import electric vehicles, because right now we have a lot of problems with air pollution, and well, it's very crowded. The streets, the traffic is very well, it's very dangerous, and it's great that we are implementing electric vehicles into the society. Let's see what else we have. Oh, by the end of the year, 8 million households will be covered by fiber optics. This is from Isa Zarepur, the Minister of Communication. But there's been a lot of news recently about different cities who are implementing fiber optics. For example, right now, Kerman and Amol, they are both using fiber optics to increase internet speeds and making it a smart city, as they are calling it. And right now, I think it's 4 million houses which is covered by fiber optics. And by the end of the year, hopefully it's 8 million. And another news from the Ministry of Health. The regulations for the sale of drugs on the internet will be drafted in 1 month. This is related to some news that we had about a few weeks ago, that online health platforms like Bograt and things like that are starting to sell drugs and medicine through their platforms. And of course, there has to be some regulation for this. It could be very dangerous for illegal drugs, anything like that. And finally, the government will be drafting a regulation for this, and hopefully there will be some change by the end of the year. What else? As we talked about the fiber optics, there's also been news about connecting villages, several villages to the internet. Right now we have connecting two villages of Khuzestan, which is a city in the south of Iran, and it's one of the cities who is suffering some level of poverty, and it's great that they are bringing internet to this region. Irancell, which you might know as it's the biggest data operator in Iran in providing internet. And recently, they said Irancell and University of Science and Technology, they held a hackathon in the field of artificial intelligence. And Irancell has been supporting AI for a while now. Last month, they announced that they will be supporting any students who have their college thesis on the subjects of artificial intelligence. And they held a hackathon which had some cash prizes, and the students would present their idea in, I think, 12 hours in that short window, and the winning ideas would win prizes. And Irancell also, with the cooperation of Irancell Labs, which is their subsidiary, they also talked about how they want to move Irancell to be a more technological company, uh, not just a telecommunication company. And well, their recent interest in artificial intelligence is showing that a lot. And there's also news about, I said, AI, artificial intelligence. We made a video on artificial intelligence in Iran, and well, frankly, how new it is, and well, it's becoming a very new space. And the government talks about the dangers of AI. Of course, all over the world, they are aware of the dangers, the potential dangers of AI, and that there should be laws and regulations for this. And the Ministry of Science and Vice Chancellor, they all should cooperate with artificial intelligence to, well, it's a lot better to prevent any accidents because it could be very, very dangerous. You never know with AI what could happen. During the past weekly news that we had, I think every week we covered a report from Divar, which is the online ads platform. They published reports on the number of tea or coffee ads. One week it was about books. This week it's about the largest share of student ads on Divar. This means the number of ads that are put on Divar by students, and most of these were by students studying in humanities. And the books that they were searching for was in laws and psychology. And other than the books, the other things they searched for were accommodation. Students coming from other cities, they want to look for a house to stay in Tehran or anywhere they want to study. And these are sort of the reports that Divar is doing, which is great. It's sort of an update on how their website is doing and who is using it. Speaking of platforms, we have news from Snap, who they are implementing a new method or device that's going to show or let people know the Snap if the driver doesn't match with the documents that they have on their phone. So if you call for a taxi and they come and it's not the driver that was in the photo, you can report this and they will take care of it. Snap is also going to cooperate with Tapcell. Tapcell, which is a digital advertising company, they're going to put their ads on the Snap super app, a Snap Club, things like that. And Snap is letting brands and other companies to use Tapcell to advertise on the Snap super app. Oh, Eva, a smart assistant. I said about artificial intelligence. There's a lot of new things. Safar Market, which is a online traveling company, they sell tickets online and you can reserve tickets. They developed a smart assistant called Eva, and this is going to use AI to sell tickets to people very easily. They said their example that, for example, you can say, I want a ticket from Tehran to Mashhad in the next 6 hours. And if there is one available, it will book it for you and will do everything. What else? Oh, the big news that I wanted to talk about. Um, We talked about the digital cooperation in the Middle East between Iran and other countries. And we are sort of witnessing the beginning of that. Some countries are going forward with this, and one of them is Syria. And we have Syria will be the communication channel of Arab world countries for Iranian technological products. The Prime Minister of Syria, Hossein Arnous, I think, he came to Tehran and they talked about how Syria could be the gateway between Iran and other Middle Eastern countries, that Iran could use this gateway to export or import technological products. And this is exactly the digital cooperation we talked about. And well, it should happen with our closest neighbors, which is of course Syria and other countries. Irancell support for innovations in the field of artificial intelligence and digital life. Like I said, Irancell is supporting AI extensively, and they announced that any business and company who is working or developing AI, they can present their idea to Irancell, and of course, Irancell being one of the largest digital companies in Iran, could provide them with capital and support to grow their company. You can read all of this on our website, of course. I'm just browsing through the news to bring you the biggest ones. Isa Zarepur also talked about a private international communications company for data transit is under consideration. This is, of course, to do with communication and connection with foreign countries. And currently, we don't have a stable or legitimate data transit company. And this is under consideration. And that's all the news for this week, I'm afraid. If there was anything else that caught your eye, you can, of course, check it on our website from any date to this week and this exact day. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.